Hi, I'm Miss Bonnie, and today we're going to keep going and learning about fun ways to practice piano. And today we're going to concentrate on difficult passages. I know that doesn't sound very fun, but we're going to make it fun. So first of all, do you like to build things? Maybe with Legos, maybe with blocks? Well, you can actually build difficult passages, and let me show you how. Let's get started. Okay, using my handy dandy animal note magnet board, this is dry erase, so we can do the animals and later we'll do regular notation. Let me show you what I mean. So for instance, this is Mr. Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik. And here we go. We have the first passage here. That's not too bad. We're in the key of G and we're playing just some G chords. I'm playing around with a D chord here. And then maybe this passage here gets a little more difficult because we're adding the left hand. Okay, so remember, when we see lots of notes at one time, that's a little bit confusing. So we're just going to build the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes, and let's build them on the magnet board. And what does building do? Lots of things. First of all, you want to put that we're in the key of G, so you can put that F sharp right there on the F line. Every good boy does fine. And remember that every F is sharp. And then we can put the G on the second line up. And so you're remembering that G is on the second line. And now we're putting two notes together. And we're putting our B up here on the next line. And maybe you didn't realize that A was right next to B. And we're coming right back to G. So a lot of times in notation, when you do it one note at a time, your eye has a chance to see every single note. Okay, and now let's just play that and say the letters. G, G, B, A, G. Already not so bad, right? A little bit of fun building this, right? And finding all the notes on the staff. And now let's try the bass clef. So right underneath this G, we're going to put a G chord. And what are the letters in a G chord? G, and it goes on the first line here of bass clef, B, and D. And each one of these notes is on a line in bass clef. And this is our G chord. When you have this on top and you have this right on the bottom, you play these both together. Okay? So now we can play this difficult passage. And now it doesn't seem that difficult anymore. Wasn't that fun to just build it first? Good. Okay, now we're going to take these off and do a regular notation. So you can see that you can use this as well for regular notation. Okay, now we're going to go to my book 4. And we're going to build this difficult passage. This is Mussorgsky Pictures at an Exhibition, and it is in the key of B flat. So right off the bat, what we want to do is put these flats on the correct places in your key signature. And the first one is Every Good Boy. We're going to put it right there on that B line, and now it's a B flat line. And the next one is on the E flat, F, A, C, E flat. There you go. And now we can remember that this is in the B flat scale. And Mr. Mussorgsky loved to play with different kinds of time signatures. So look at that. There's 5 quarter notes in every measure, the value of 5 quarter notes in every measure. So that's a good thing to build. So we don't forget that. We want to put that 5, 4. So now we know that we're going to play around. We're going to build what Mr. Mussorgsky wrote. Okay, so the first note is a quarter note, and it's on G. Then he goes down to F. He goes up here to B, but now it's B flat, and a C and an F. He's got them tied together with eighth notes and ends on D. So when you write all of this, it helps you know each note. It helps you not to be confused why the stems are going up and why the stems are going down. And then it makes it easier to read all together. So let's just try this now. Have we found our 5 quarter notes? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and now it's not so difficult because we just built that. All right, let's try this now on the piano. So we have a G, an F, a B flat, a C, and an F, and a D. And the rhythm would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wasn't that fun? And all of a sudden it's not difficult anymore because we're building it one note at a time, and then you get to see each note and remember what's happening. So it's a lot of fun that way, and you can do that with any difficult passage that you have, and it just makes it more fun to practice that way. And then you always remember that that's the way the passage goes. So I hope this helps, and I hope it's a lot of fun to build your difficult passages. Thanks for listening. See you later. Bye-bye now.